Ho, 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 boys and girls. Merry Christmas. I hope you've all been very good. So why don't you do Santa a really, really big favor? Sit down, sit back, and relax and enjoy this special Christmas premiere.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, everyone. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. This is my Christmas premiere. So today, my Christmas premiere is going to be about the best Christmas that I ever had. I believe I was 12 years old, and if you know a little bit about my background, as a child, we were always on the run from underground shelter to underground shelter until finally Mom made the call to tell her brother where we were. And so I would go down there and spend the summers with him so I could be a kid, be able to play. And Mom knew I would be safe with my uncle. And so I would go down there every summers and everything. But this one particular year, we went down there for Christmas, and the whole family was there. All of us, my side of the family, my uncle's family, all of the kids were there. Basically, you know how you got outside kids too that you bring in as your own as well? They were there. So I remember Christmas Eve night, we were out there playing something called Kick the Can. It's kind of like a country game, so if you don't know what it is, you dress up in all black and you feel like a Coke can full of rocks, and then somebody stomps it. And so everybody stands in one spot. So like say my cousin is it. He's the one that's got to find everybody. I would be the one to kick the can, and you want to kick that can as far as you can. So, because while that can is being kicked, everybody goes and hides, because the person that's it has to go find the can, has to put the can back in the location where we started at, right? So anyway, this night we were out there hiding, and my uncle, he was a builder, construction worker. He ran his own construction company. So he had a shed in the backyard, and I believe it was my oldest cousin that decided to hide in the shed. And it began to where it was no longer kick the can. He was like, hey, yo, come over here, let me show y'all what all we got for Christmas. The shed was full of Christmas toys, and as a child, you want to be nosy and lurk around and stuff, but I'm going to tell you, that little stuff that we saw in the shed was nothing. I remember waking up on Christmas morning in the living room. I mean, it was full of Christmas presents. And you couldn't even walk in the living room. You couldn't even see the carpet in the living room. That's how packed it was. And that was our first year receiving a gun and a BB gun. We all had a bike that year. As a child, it meant a lot to have a bicycle. But what Uncle Jim did, he went to the landfill and got all the parts for a bike and literally built, all 12 of us a bike. So we were happy. But we got to sit around and have Christmas dinner, and we got everything we wanted that year. But we also went out and blessed others. We blessed the homeless that day, because my Uncle Jim, he always taught us that it wasn't about receiving, it was about giving. So that has stuck with me ever since I was a little kid. So even now as an adult, every Christmas day we go out and we give what we call care packages. We give gloves, hats, soap, toothbrushes, deodorant, pads, diapers, condoms. Sometimes we give out the little dollar liquor shots, a beer. whatever you can think of, we try to pack the bag as full as we can, because there are others out here that are in need, especially during the cold season. Those gloves, those hats, those scarves, they come in handy, and we have fun doing it. My kids enjoy doing it. A lot of them be like, hey, can you take a picture with me? And I've never ever put that on social media. It never will. It's just something that we do every year, and it warms our hearts, and I know it warms their hearts as well. And my uncle was right. It's not about it's not about receiving, it's about giving, and it feels good. I remember in another year, I remember taking my kids. We bought up a whole bunch of Barbie dolls and like little G.I. Joe dolls and stuff, and I took my kids to the homeless shelter here in Atlanta, and they got a chance to see how happy the kids were to actually receive something on Christmas. Another thing that we used to do as well, we would buy like the plush teddy bears. You can get them at like Dollar Tree for $1. You can get coloring books for $1, crayons for $1, or sometimes you can go to like warehouses and buy it in the bulk. That's what I do. But we even went to the Children's Hospital one year for Christmas, and we made sure that every single child on the floor had a Christmas present. And those are some of the best Christmas memories that I have. And I'm going to pass the torch off here to Doreen 76. So we're going to leave my premiere and we're going to head on over there to Doreen 76's channel. The link should be getting dropped here in my chat right now, and I will see y'all over there to see what Doreen has in store for her Christmas premiere. Merry Christmas, everybody, from the J-Dub family. And remember, J-Dub Army.